Without doubt, people from America, I will not be going to prison. And me, Boris, for sure, I will not be going to prison as well.
I think you will, both of you. Now, get up from your bloody high horse.
Harry Maguire for Prime Minister. Do me a favour. Murder. He's going to eat all the food.
Thank God I got up the bloody road.
And with just 2 furlongs to go, it's Declan Rice. Hillys jumps over the last fence, being followed by Manchester City and Arsenal.
And with just 1 to go, it looks like Declan Rice is clear. Whether he's slowing down to stay for Arsenal or whether he's going to go to Man City, who knows? It's probably the biggest fish that I've ever caught in my life. It was so big and it's been in the river so many years that it actually learned how to talk. It was talking to me about chips.
Oh, when I was small top, got stuck in washing machine, spinning round for 3 days.
God's sake, can we have some bloody peace in here?
And that stride is headed straight to the bloody earth, Duck!
Good! Thank you for telling us you saved our lives. Chicka bomb, boom, 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 bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom.
You're good. Not bloody good, you're extra good. I have lived in Stockholm all my life, and it's the freeziest country my feet have always been cold. Well, buy a bloody heater then, you stupid moron.
Beautiful.
Is that what you think? We don't mess about here, fella.
I'm sorry, man, but can you tell me where you was last night between 8 and 10?
You're very rude and nosy, Columbo, aren't you?
Yabbo!
With thousands in attendance and millions watching around the world, here's Johnny.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's the matter, you? Hey! Got no respect. Hey! What do you think you do? Hey! Why you look so sad? Hey! It's not so bad. Hey! It's a nicer place. Shut up in your face. That's great. We can do the better this time. I bet. Hey! What's the matter, you? Hey! Got no respect. Hey! What do you think you do? Hey! Why you look so sad? Hey! It's not so bad. Hey! It's a nicer place. Shut up in your face. Okay, one time for mama, everybody. What's the matter, you? Hey! Got no respect. Hey! What do you think you do? Hey! Why you look so sad? Hey! It's not so bad. Hey! It's a nicer place. Shut up in your face.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Johnny Ward Radio Show. What a week it's been, eh? What a week. We've got a great show for you, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we got all the celebrities popping in and out the studio here in the Ritz Hotel in the heart of London. So, line 1.
Hello, it's me, it's Roger from Windsor.
Oh, hello, Roger. You used to be Roger from Hackney, didn't you?
That's correct. So Prince Charles said I could have Throgmorton Cottage.
That's right. And how are you doing?
Well, yes, I'm doing all right, Johnny. It's a lot better than Hackney.
Well, I should imagine it would be, but you know, Hackney was your home.
Well, yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you that things are going well in the Throgmorton Cottage. I've been writing some new songs.
Oh, new songs, yes, because you wrote "Don't Look Back in Anger," but you never got no money for it, did you? And "Hey Jude," the Beatles, you wrote that as well, and you didn't get no money for that.
No, Johnny, don't start me off with that.
I'm sorry, Roger. Well, what's happened this week in your life, Roger?
Well, in Throgmorton Cottage, I was just doing the breakfast, and all of a sudden, a knock on the door, and there's two people, a girl there and a young man. With I won't say he had well, I'll just say what happened. He said we were the previous owners or tenants who lived here, and we've had to go. And he said, could we just pick up a few belongings?
Picked up a few. I've got an idea who this might be, you know.
And I can't say nothing. I'll give you a clue. He went to the bathroom and he picked up some ginger hair dye.
Oh, blimey. Have you give the game away?
No, ginger hair dye. And the lady, she went to the kitchen and she picked up all the tea bags and wetted them and put them all in her face.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard about that. That makes women. It makes their faces look better.
That's right. And they said thank you. And they went outside. And I said, where are you going? Where are you going? And they said that they're going to live in Rwanda and they're going to look after pandas.
Oh, pandas! But Rwanda! Bloody hell. What happened? Was that it? Was that just...
No, then they said there was a helicopter outside, and they was rowing over who was going to drive the helicopter, and she won, and she drove the helicopter off, and that was it. I've got to go, Johnny. The king is knocking at the door. He seems very, very upset. I've got to go.
Okay, Roger, we'll see you next week. Bye, Roger. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to go over to Boomer, who was our weatherman, but now he runs a bar in the Houses of Parliament. So over to you, Boomer.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Just like to let you know that since I've been running the bar here, I have sold out completely of all booze, everything this morning, and it's only about 12:30 now. And most of the beer and whiskey goes to the old ones in the House of Parliament, the ones you don't see who were not elected. They drink all the whiskey. They have cleared me out. I'm earning a fortune in here. And all the young girls in here and the young men, the men get drunk, I said last week, on just half a pint of lager. And the women drink about 3 bottles of wine each. And they are drunk as skunks. So from me, Boomer, I hope I'm here next week before the whole lot bloody collapse. Over to you, John.
Thank you very much, Boomer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, going over to Boxing World and my favourite man of the moment. Please give a big round of applause, Mr. John Fury, ladies and gentlemen. John Fury.
Hello, John.
Hello, John. How are you?
Yes, I'm good at the moment. Got a few things that I'm thinking about.
Well, not no trouble or anything.
No, don't start that. I've got a few things on my plate. What I want to get off my chest. That's why I come on your show.
Well, I mean, about what?
Well, I'm going to tell you something here, John. You know what I'm like? I'm a man. And when someone, I think, disrespects me, they know they're going to be in trouble.
John, I know that because, we've had a few ups and downs, haven't we?
Yes. And so keep your gob shut and let me tell you what it's all about.
I think I know what it's all about.
Well, I'll tell you. Eddie Hearn. Who does he think he is? He's been making comments and little bits and pieces, and it's having digs at me and my family, especially my son Tyson, who's the greatest boxer in the world, the Gypsy King. He's saying a few things, and I'll tell you what, John. If I see him face to face, I shall punch his lights out.
The thing about all this, John, if you do that, you're going to go to prison.
I've been to prison before, and it doesn't affect me. And when I do go into prison, John, I'm very well behaved. I do not. I show respect to the prison warders. I show respect to the governor. I do my time, and I come out. It's the people outside that I'm worried about.
The thing is, John, look, say for instance you see him, you're at a boxing match or something somewhere.
John, if I see him, I'm going to...
No, but John, play it like this. Why don't you just walk past him as he walks past you, trip him up. No one will see it. He'll land right on his face smashed to pieces. No one will see it. You get away with it.
John, that's a fantastic idea. I tell you what, yes, I don't want to go back to the clink. John, I'm going to try that. And I will try. I tell you what, if he tries to say it is me, I'm going to have witnesses around me to say I never touched him.
Well, the thing is, John, you haven't touched him. No one's going to see that. John, if I could ask you, John, if you was King of England, would you love to be the King of England?
King of England? I would love it. I would go round and put a nice suit on, always dress up smart, and I would go to all these places where he goes, all the other countries. I'd go to classrooms, I'd see the young people being brought up in this country, and I would tell everyone, including Biden and whatever his name is, and everyone else, I would tell them straight, look him in the eye and tell him straight exactly what I think of them.
But ain't you got to calm down a bit?
No, straight, so they know the situation, and there'll be no problems because they'll be bloody scared of me, and they've got the right to be scared of me.
John Fury, always a pleasure to come on the show. Thank you very much, John. John Fury, ladies and gentlemen.
What's the matter, you? Hey, God knows, hey. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's a not so bad. It's a nicer place. Ah, shut up with your face. Mama, she said it all of the time. What's the matter, you? Hey, God no respect. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's a not so bad. It's a nicer place. Ah, shut up with your face.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, football latest. And our guest this week, ladies and gentlemen, is the great Kenny Dalglish. Thank you, Kenny, and I hope you're doing well. First question I'd like to ask you, Kenny, and the fantastic career that you've had. Do you still get over to Liverpool and watch them play?
Yeah, when I go actually in the ball and say it's a bad down there. He say sometimes he go over there, but not when he is doing the hoovering.
And Kenny, who's the best player you've ever played with at Liverpool?
I say, yeah, boy, yes. You there, boy, come down here, get the ball, man, you knock it on. I say, for me, I should be a player there. He say that the best player he has played with at Liverpool is Graham Souness, and he's still a good friend of him now, but he really is a tight bastard when it comes to buying drinks after playing golf.
And Kenny, at this particular time at Liverpool, who's the most annoying person there at the moment?
Oh, he's definitely, for sure, it's good to be a manager there. Yeah, you go check at the bar, you go,
For sure.
He actually, all the time, just drives you mad. It's just like you can't understand what he's saying there.
He say it has to be the manager, Jurgen Klopp, who he does not understand, and all the time he goes,
For sure. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Kenny, one last question. Throughout the football world, especially all the Liverpool supporters, you've been known as King Kenny. Have you ever met King Charles? That would be fantastic. Two kings in one room.
Oh, sure, yeah, king there. I'm there. I could have got there. So, oh, yeah, good in there. Done already. Thanks, Johnny.
He said, two kings in one room, but I am the main king. He said, I got to go now. My dinner is ready. Thanks very much, Kenny Dalglish from Liverpool. What a legend. Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest on the Johnny Ward Show is someone I've been trying to get on the show for quite a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, he's come all the way from Kazakhstan. Borat, ladies and gentlemen, Borat, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much, Johnny. High five, high five.
Yes. Thank you, Borat. And firstly, Borat, is it your first time in England?
No, I've been here before. I have a girlfriend some time ago, and it's nice to be nice, and we have some good times in London. Yeah, high five, Johnny, high five. Yeah.
And where you come from in Kazakhstan, it's a very tough country, a hard country to come along. You have a big family. I believe you brought your family over here today.
Yes, it's nice. 56 of my family. We all come over here together. And yes, my sisters and my mother. Yeah, we have a nice time in London. Yeah, high five.
And will you be going on a tour of London to see some sights, in the capital? Maybe you'd like to see Big Ben?
Yeah, who is Big Ben? Is he a man?
No, it's a big
I thought it was a man. That would be nice. Yes.
And I believe, Borat, that your mother worked very hard in Kazakhstan.
Yes, my mother is a very nice lady. She had 56 children, one every year. So yeah, she was a bit knackered, but she's nice now. She's give high five, Johnny, high five.
Any television programs that you like on British television at the moment, Borat?
Yes, I like Love Island. Yes, nice. All the ladies, yeah. I like to go with all these ladies to nightclubs and jump in the swimming pool with no clothes on. Yes, nice. Five, Johnny, five.
Borat, I know you haven't got long left, but I know you're very busy at the moment. I believe you're going to meet King Charles later.
Yes, we're going to meet and discuss. Going to the Bank of England with him to discuss taking some money and giving the money from the Bank of England to Kazakhstan, which would be nice. So, high five, King. High five, yes.
And I believe you said you'd like to settle in London one day with you and your family. And where particularly would you like to stay in London?
Well, I'd like to stay, if I speak to the king, I'd like to say, yes, can we stay, my whole family, in Buckingham Palace? They have 57 bedrooms, and my family is 56. Yes, that fits the king. Yeah, high five, king. Yeah.
And if you did come over here on a regular basis, would your girlfriend come with you all the time?
No, my beautiful girlfriend, she stay at home, and because I go down and listen to some Ronnie Scott's. Yes, high five. Yes, I like you, Johnny. I like you. Tonight after the show, why don't you come down the West End with my family and we dance? Yes, we dance. High five. See you later, Johnny. High five. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Borat. Please give him a round of applause and we wish you the best for the future, Borat. Thank you. Line 3. Who is it?
Hello, John, it's David.
Oh, it's David the activist. David, how you been?
Oh, I don't know, John.
What you been up to, David? Anything naughty?
Oh, you won't believe it, John. I've decided that I don't want to be an activist no more.
Don't want to be an activist. You've been gluing yourself to people, Winston Churchill. What's going on?
Oh, John, I'm fed up being put. I glued myself to the road last week, and a big lorry driver kept coming out and pulling me along the floor with my legs, and I was battered like a piece of fish, John.
And what are you going to do now?
Well, you won't believe it, John. You know, I don't like all this stuff. You know, say I love saving the planet and everything like that. But you know, so what I've done, John, I applied for a job at the Home Office.
The Home Office? You can't work at the Home Office with your record.
Oh, you won't believe it. I just changed one letter in my name, and I got the bloody job, John. I'm working for the government, and that's who I'm against.
David, if this gets out, you are in real trouble. I wouldn't do that job.
No, I'm going to do it, John, because, you know, I'm legitimately now, I'm on the inside. I'm a spy, John. I'm the new James Bond, Dave Bond.
David, you've got to tell him the truth. I mean, how many times you've been in prison?
I've been in prison 5 times, John, just this year alone. No, I'm a spy. I'm James Bond. The name's David Bond.
And what is your title of your job in the government, David?
You won't believe this, John. I've got to look out for activists. And I'm an activist. Oh my God, I can't believe it. And I can't go, John. I've got rank normal now. Okay.
David. Line 4, who is it?
It's Nigel from Monaco.
Yes, Nigel, how can I help you?
How can I help? How can you help me? You're putting these bloody nutters on the phone. No, David the activist, he's a bloody spy and he's working for the government against us. Don't you realise, you fool, we're all going to lose our jobs, everything.
Well, it ain't going to affect you, is it? Because you live in Monaco with all your big hotels.
But I come back here sometimes. It's not the bloody point. There's spies everywhere. I'm sick to death of your program and that crap you come on with. I'm on it.
Oh, He's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. Thank you very, very much for tuning in to the Johnny Wald Show. Now, the show is going to go on Twitter and there'll be a link to YouTube. Please tune in next week. And ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, shut up your face!
1, 2, 3, 4. What's the matter, you? Hey, got no respect. Hey, what do you think you do? Hey, why you look so sad? Hey, it's not so bad. Hey, it's a nicer place. Shut up your face. That's great. We can do the better this time. I bet. Hey, what's the matter, you? Hey, got no respect. Hey, what do you think you do? Hey, why you look so sad? Hey, it's not so bad. It's a nicer place. Shut up your face. Okay, one time for mama, everybody. What's the matter, you? Hey, got no respect. Hey, what do you think you do? Hey, why you look so sad? Hey, it's not so bad.